Have you found your sense of place? Is your sense of place even a place, or is it a state of mind? My sense of place gives me a feeling where I know who I am and I can collect all of my chaotic and tangled thoughts that swallow and interrogate my mind on a daily basis. This concept represents my idea of occurrencia. It is in the time we give ourselves that comforts us and gives us a moment to reflect on all we have done. It can sometimes feel like receiving a congratulations card. Congratulations, Grace. You've worked hard. Now look at what's around you. Nature is showing me its beautiful painted mural. In return, I'm in awe. Lopez agrees with this idea by affirming, "It is by looking upon the land not as its possessor, but as its companion," affirming that these two world powers, nature and humans, were placed on the earth to coexist, to thrive off of one another. Likewise, Dillard acknowledges the simplicity of appreciating what is around us by reminding us of a way to see nature in a beautiful way. She suggests this by yielding at every moment to the perfect freedom of single necessity. Both Lopez and Dillard both bring up an idea that appreciation comes from a somewhat intimate but simplistic relationship with nature that allows you to look and think deeper, to connect with what we were made to live with, not just around. The way I did this was not through my occurrencia exclusively. I disagree with Dillard and Lopez in this way. In my opinion, gratitude for nature comes with experience from the outdoors and living in a way in which nature leads you. Saying this, I am suggesting that I clench my eyes shut and fall back into the natural world like a trust fall. I struggle with trying to call the shots for myself all the time. Let the world around us guide you. Take time each day to look at what surrounds you and listen to what it has to say. My occurrencia allowed me to do this as I observed 1 square foot of dirt, yet finding so much fascination. I began to observe the green smell that reminded me of our past expedition, except there was a lot more heat in the smell. I noticed 2 ants passing through my occurrencia. It looked like they were on a date, or maybe just trying to get a closer view of the river, like me. This is similar to how Thoreau expresses deep consideration of small actions in nature by disclosing, "For hours in fall days I watched the ducks cunningly tack in veer." Thoreau observed ants and realized how similarly our societies act. For me, nature's quiet and soft atmosphere allowed me to admire the microscopic things, both in nature and in my life. By doing this, we find resemblance between nature and human life, realizing our necessity to coincide. Nature is the base for most things that make up for human needs: food, water, oxygen. I've noticed that we wouldn't be anywhere as humans without nature, making it obvious how we, humans and nature, are made to work off of each other. Defined in Lopez's writing, occurrencia is a specific piece of land that you connect with, but I think one of the most important factors of occurrencia is the ability to define it yourself. My sense of place, a comfort of finding who I am, originates from realizing that I am not the only living organism in the world. Solnit describes the ambition to be lost and admire other big things in life besides your own self, suggesting a desire to be lost, to be far away, a desire for that melancholy wonder that is the blue of distance. Why is this so important? Why is it crucial that we as humans must be curious about our surroundings? The reason is because this is how we will unearth and discover our purpose in the world, both as individuals and as a whole. I realized how many other things surrounded me when I leaned against the log next to a river and examined each and every object in life that encompassed me and realized each and every purpose in its own life. What could be more healing than knowing where your place is? Is this an actual place or just a notion of observing to expand your mind and to take moments for yourself to reflect? I've learned that for me, it is having the bravery to let nature help guide me where I need to go, such as the acknowledgement of my admiration for the outdoors that led me to the Ozar School. I found my sense of place by growing and being challenged and exposed to foreign things, such as kayaking through beautiful canyons, backpacking miles through the backcountry, relying purely on the entertainment of nature's beauty. This place of gratitude, of self-consideration, of learning and growing, of healing and cognizance, is a concrete yet abstract concept called occurrencia.